I say, yo, welcome to the BBW show, you feel me? We talk battle rap, basketball, and wrestling. And the topic today is basketball. More importantly, is Kemba Walker what the New York Knicks need? You feel me? Now, the New York Knicks this past season, probably had their best season since 2011, 2012. Whenever J.R. Smith won Sixth Man of the Year and Mike Woodson won Coach of the Year. This was their best year since then, you feel me? They went 41-31 in the regular season. Got them the 4th seed. They had the most improved player, Julius Randle, and the Coach of the Year with Tom Thibodeau. That was some shit, you feel me? Who would have thought going into last season the Knicks would have the 4th record in the East? So they was on timing, you feel me? Now, but, when it was time to handle their business in the playoffs, when they had the advantage, they lost to the Atlanta Hawks 4-1. Let me say that again. When they had the time to handle their business, they lost to the Atlanta Hawks 4-1. That's embarrassing. To have home court and lose to the Hawks 4-1 is crazy. Why did they lose? Because Derrick Rose was their best player in the playoffs. Gangster. By far. And that's a problem. Old as Derrick Rose at 34, 35 years old cannot be a best player. Gangster. He's probably not even that old, but he looks like it. He cannot be a best player, you feel me? So Stephen A. Smith keep making the jokes about somebody should kidnap R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle and then hog tie their right arm and hog tie their left arm so they can only use their right. That's cute. He don't say it with the same vigor and hatred that he say with Ben Simmons' name, but that's neither here nor there. So instead, do I think that the Knicks is gonna have a better record than 41-31 next year? No, I don't. Off the top of my head right now, I don't think that. Even though next year they gonna add 9 games. It's a short season this year. Even next year, I think they probably might do 41. They might do this exact. They might lose in the other 10 though. But either way, they re-signed everybody except Reggie Bullock. Everybody they re-signed. And Elfrid Payton, but they wasn't using him anyway. So, the big signings they have is Evan Fournier and Kemba Walker. Both these niggas was on the Celtics last year. Let's take a minute to talk about Kemba. Kemba. Your first 20 games on Boston in 2019, niggas was saying, Kemba Walker's better than Kyrie Irving. Look at what he's doing with the Celtics. He looks way easier to play with. Kemba, you averaged 20 the first season, then you averaged 19. I don't think you was an all-star either year. You feel me? You knew that going there. But not only that, when you got to the playoffs, Kemba, you was ass. Honestly. You was ass. You was ass in the playoffs. This year and in the bubble. You was ass. Both years. Both years you was ass. With that being said, now you're going to the Knicks. You feel me? Hold on. Sidebar. This another thing showed me something. You on the Celtics, you really was on Charlotte your whole life. You like, all right, I know I can score, but I want to win. You feel me? So let me go over here and be a number 3 option. You didn't show up as a number 3 option. You feel me? So they send your ass to OKC. They waive you. You feel me? So right now we have a nigga that underperformed in the playoffs and a team that underperformed in the playoffs. That's a bad combination. Evan Fournier, you was on Boston with him. You ain't do shit either. Gangster. So we have players that didn't do well and a franchise that didn't do well getting together. Both entities underachieved in the postseason. And now y'all joining forces. Do I think it can work? Yes. Let me tell you why. The Knicks was all defense last year. Kemba Walker don't got defense for shit. Neither do Fournier. He did good in Team USA. He left his body. That's different. Neither one of them niggas got defense. Gangster. The one thing them niggas are scorers. And that's what the Knicks need right now. The Knicks need scorers. You feel me? Do I think that Julius Randle's going to come out super better next year? No, I really don't. I don't. But now, at least you have... Excuse me. At least you have 3 players now who can be the number 1 option. You feel me? Kemba Walker could go off one night, or Fournier could go off, or Derrick Rose could go off. You feel me? So if Julius Randle start choking in the playoffs like he did this year, you could go to them other 2 niggas. And also, you don't have to have Derrick Rose as your best player. You feel me? Because even though I feel like Derrick Rose and Kemba is closer than it should be, like Kemba should be way better than Derrick Rose right now because of the injuries that Derrick Rose had. You feel me? But I feel like it's way closer than it is. But Kemba Walker as your best player one night is not that bad as Derrick Rose. You feel me? That's my opinion. What do you think in the comment section? Like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll be back with more.